Yeah, I think it's a combination of a few things. Just some ill-timed errors on everyone. Really, it was different people each time. Had to turn over, and then another one at the end. So that's on me, and then some penalties, whatever it may be. Just bad timing for those things to happen. And then Denver played off that momentum and put a few scoring drives together. But I think we were in the game the whole game. I mean, really, first half should have had the lead, and then after that, just don't think I didn't think we kept playing like we did in that first quarter. So just figuring out what that is, what's happening in that second, third quarter that we can get better at. Obviously, I have to go back and watch the tape for some of it, but for me, same thing. 2 turnovers, got to get better at that. Surtain made a great catch on the go ball, so that's one of those. It's like, he made a great play. It happens, but the other one was a bad decision by me. So just keep taking care of the ball. I thought we did a great job up front. The guys blocked really well, only 1 sack. Protection was good all night. We ran the ball efficiently. I think we were over 4 yards a carry, so that was good to see. But just continually putting these drives together to stay in the game, because you could see we're that close today and just kind of got out of the game towards the end, and they ran with it. But I think we're close, and obviously it's not what anybody wants to see, and it's frustrating and disappointing, but we're going to stick together, and I really feel like we're close. We got good enough players to win these games, so we should keep going to work.
Trevor, you've never lost back-to-back games in your life. Now 0-2 in your NFL career. How are you dealing with this?
Yeah, I mean, I hate losing, like I said last week, so it's not fun, obviously, but at the same time, you just gotta realize, we're getting better, and each week we got to keep getting better, and it's a long season. We still got 15 more games, kind of like I said last week, and that's the mindset in the locker room too. Everyone's frustrated, everybody's disappointed. Obviously, we worked our tails off to win this game, and we felt like we were prepared. We just got to keep getting better though, and we gotta make the play when our number's called, and didn't do that well enough today.
Are the misses just a matter of you and the receivers just not being on the same page, or?
Not typically, no. I think it's just a lot of things. I missed a few throws. We didn't have really many drops today, so I think they did a good job. Denver did a good job contesting a lot of the throws. They mixed up their coverage as well. I thought I saw it pretty well too, and I think we just got behind the sticks a little bit as the game went on. You saw the first drive, we stayed in second and third and short, and I don't know, however many yards on the first drive to go down and score. And then after that, we just, we get a penalty, or, we'd have 2 incompletions back to back, then we'd be 3rd and 10 or whatever, just getting behind. It's really hard against a good defense to convert 3rd and 10 over and over again. So that's one thing, just got to keep getting better at. I thought we were better today than last week for sure, but just got to keep getting better.
What was it about the first drive that just made things look so much smoother and easier?
I don't know. I mean, I thought we were just all playing well, playing confident. We were seeing it, communicating, and I thought we continued to do that throughout the game. It's just little ill-timed errors, like I said, is like if something happens on like a 2nd and long or a 3rd down that would have been a conversion, like that's just hard to recover, and we had a few of those down the stretch. And then obviously, like I said, the turnover that gave them the ball at midfield, defense did a good job. Can't remember if we held them to a field goal or what happened there. And then obviously the other turnover, we were still in the game, and Surtain, like I said, made a great play. And I think the defense, we put them in a hole a few times again today, and they played well. We gotta keep putting these scoring drives together to give us a better chance, and didn't do that down the stretch.
You see them dropping 7 or 8 into coverage. Mm-hmm. What does that mean for you? What do you have to do in that situation?
Use my legs. You saw a few times today. Had a 4th down conversion, and then had I think it was 2nd and 10, 3rd and 10, can't remember, on the other one where I scrambled for a 1st down. So that was something I wanted to get better from last week, and I thought I did. So that was a positive. But they did a really good job of having 2 safeties and then matching underneath, playing man. They did a really good job with that. So made it harder for some of our concepts. I thought we were kind of picking them apart on that first drive. Had a great drive, but then after that, started playing a little tighter, and then as the game went on, playing softer when we had to take some shots. Obviously, kind of what happened on that go ball. But yeah, I mean, like I said, using my legs. I thought that's one thing when they're dropping 7 or 8 that you have to do, and did that a little bit.
From your perspective, how much is the play calling about you and the coaches still learning each other?
I mean, maybe a little, but not much. I don't think it's hard when you saw like the first drive. That was kind of our plays that we were going with to start our openers, if you call it whatever. Except for the third downs, he did a good job calling those, but we were rolling, did great with those. It's just hard when we kind of put Coach Bev in a bad spot when you get down. Like same thing in second half when you're down a couple scores and the clock's running, you're in the fourth quarter, you got to take shots and push the ball downfield. And so he doesn't just have the whole playbook open at that point. So it's hard. We got his back, he's got our back, and we all just got to get better. It's not one certain thing. It's just all of us continuing to play well. All of us are having bright spots throughout the games, but just play after play, being consistent.
You mentioned bright spots. Is there a particular bright spot you would carry into practice next week to get you ready for the next game?
What do you mean?
Well, like you have a lot of bright spots you were looking at. Is there a particular moment or play or even idea that you can take kind of in practice as an overall kind of a theme to get ready for the next game?
Yeah, I mean, we'll watch it and we'll find those things. There was definitely, I thought we made some good plays, like I said, especially on that first drive. After that, we didn't do as much as we needed to do on offense throughout the game, but we made some plays. And the good thing is, bright spot is for sure that we really have good enough players to win these games, and we just got to play better. So it'd be a different story if we felt like they were better than us. But I just really feel like both of these games, we had a chance if we played better, and obviously a lot of people say that, but just got to do it. So.
Go ahead. Do you get any sense at all out of anybody that confidence is a little shaken in there, and what would be some of those signs of that?
No, I don't feel that at all. Obviously, I kind of came almost straight in here, talked to the guys for a second, but I thought we had a lot of confidence coming into this week, and even the locker room guys picking each other up, and it's a long season. We got 15 more games, and I think our mental space is really good right now, and we just got to keep plugging in, going to work. It's not based on what happens in the game. Like, okay, we win the game, so we're gonna have a great week next week. Get ready to play the next one. Oh, we lost the game. Well, all right, whatever. We're not gonna try to win the next one. It doesn't change. So we just got to keep coming back to work and staying together. And I think we're doing a good job of that.
Trevor, can you describe what you saw on the touchdown to Marvin? How that opened up for you guys?
Yeah, just a one-on-one matchup on the outside. We felt like going into this game. As much disguise as they did with the secondary, that was one of the spots that we could try to attack, was the one-on-ones outside away from the cover 2 side, and kind of just what we were thinking. Marv did a good job holding his grass, gave him a chance, he made the play. So that was awesome to see. Got to do more of that, and that's me too. I got to be more accurate. We got to make more plays downfield. But yeah.
Was the first drive all the scripted plays you guys went to the game with, and was there just a different level of comfort with those plays going in, knowing that those were the calls?
I mean, I wouldn't say that. Obviously, we felt good about them and we executed them well. I don't think it really had anything to do with just the fact that those were scripted, because a lot of the third downs, I think we had 3 or 4 third downs on that first drive, and we converted all of them. And those aren't scripted. You don't really script third downs. You got to react. So I don't think it's really the fact that they were scripted. I just think it's a level of focus we got to maintain throughout the whole game. And like I said, we got to watch it. I can't really analyze everything right now until I see it all, but just got to play better.
How difficult is it for you to process this?
I'm sorry. Go ahead. What did you say to Josh when you went over to him after he missed the second field goal?
Just keep going, man. It's going to happen. All of us have made some mistakes. I've had quite a few the first 2 weeks, so just to let him know I had his back. It's all good. Go make the next one. So I know as a kicker that's tough. Everything's kind of on you making that kick, and I know how he feels. So just letting him know we got your back no matter what happens, good or bad. We're all in it together.
How difficult is it for you to just process back-to-back losses like this? You haven't experienced this before in your football life. Do you just attribute it to, hey, people told me the NFL was going to be, a tough transition and, the growing pains and all that, but how are you processing this?
I think I'm processing it as good as you can. Obviously, you want to win, and like I said, you work all week to win, and when you don't, it's disappointing. But I feel like I'm in a good spot. I'm the same person, same mindset. Nothing's changed. So making sure I keep my confidence every week is big, and I think I have that. So we're gonna get better. We're close. You know, it's obviously last week and this week doesn't look great when you look at the numbers, but I really feel like we're close, and we just got to make some more plays and stick together.
Thank you. Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah, appreciate you guys.